Good morning. It's Thursday, July 2nd, and you're watching World Watch News in 3.
This is indeed the beginning of Reign of Terror. Now, it's clear Beijing wants to stun Hong Kong into oblivion. This is just killing Hong Kong because we used to be the most vibrant city in the Asian region.
It's official. China has done what Hong Kong democracy activists feared, approving a law that they say will crush their freedom. When the little island nation was a part of the British Empire, it was free of Chinese control and grew into the global financial center it is today. Now, although China says it's committed to a principle it calls one country, two systems, the new national security law pushes Hong Kong toward one system. China's new law for Hong Kong bans most of the activities of the democracy movement, outlawing vandalism, but also peaceful protest. Immediately after it took effect, officials detained a demonstrator for holding up a Hong Kong flag and another for displaying a British flag.
We respect differences in opinion and strive on reaching consensus, but the one country principle is non-negotiable and could not be compromised.
Carrie Lam is Hong Kong's top public official, and she's come under criticism for being a puppet of China. The U.S. Supreme Court is in its last few days before closing down until October, and so it's handing down its biggest and most controversial decisions. I told you about one yesterday, and I have another today. A 5-4 majority cleared away an obstacle that made it harder for parents to provide a Christian education for their children.
I felt it was very discriminatory, very unfair, simply because they went to a religious school.
The court held that a Montana constitutional amendment cannot block public scholarship money for use at Christian schools. It strikes down what's known as a Blaine Amendment as it relates to education funding. Montana and 36 other states have these, and they grew out of a wave of anti-Catholic feeling in this country in the 19th century. In more recent years, they've harmed Protestant schools as well, as in the Montana case. I wonder if this printer ever jams. That could be messy. An Israeli startup called Redefine Meat is developing 3D printers that ooze out plant-based steaks.
At the end of the day, technology is important, but what's more interesting is to have a really delicious and tasty food product that you can cut through and have a bite and be excited.
The company plans to launch their high-volume 3D meat printers next year, each one capable of printing the equivalent of an entire cow per day. Mom always said to wait 30 minutes after eating before going for a swim.
We got a bear here. Poor thing's got a tub on its head. Oh, he's getting scared. Oh.
The little guy didn't even wait to take his head out of the container of cheesy balls before diving in. A couple found the exhausted cub panting for air in Wisconsin's Marshmiller Lake. They tracked the bear, trying to free it, but the slick plastic tub slipped through their hands.
Oh, Brady, slow down.
They'd make one more pass. Would the rescue attempt succeed?
Yes. Gotcha. Yeah, go. We saved our little bear.
And the bear paddled back safely to shore. I'd go ahead and stick with a bowl of porridge next time. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm the Big Bash. Make sure that you subscribe below. It's going to be free for you, and we'll also let you know whenever there's a new program. And remember, whatever the news, the purpose of the Lord will stand. We'll see you tomorrow.
These are tasty.